The word Vanguard in itself is both intimidating and very honorable, so it feels great. This festival has done some amazing things over a very short span of seasons, and you've really come into your own.
It was just a nonstop joyride, like from having the script in my lap to the very last page. There was just so much to love everywhere.
I've been living through memory and through recounting these stories my whole life, and I always was very satisfied keeping it to a small group of very, very, close personal friends or family and not going public with my privacy. But after my mom passed and my dad was going to pass, I just felt that this was the time for me to tell the story about the two of them and all the kind of very intimate secrets of my life. And a lot of people think that I had some kind of a charmed existence, and I didn't. And it's not that I made the movie to prove them wrong, it's just that everybody, thinks that it was easy for me. For the very first day, I got an 8mm movie camera, and it was the opposite. Growing up is traumatic for all of us, whether you're in this business or in any other business. Growing up is difficult, and it's also very entertaining to grow up.
I think it happens like when you're young. It's so much of what the movie is about too, is about like what it feels like to be small and to see something in front of you that's so powerful that it kind of overwhelms your senses, but at the same time speaks to you on like a very personal level. So there are those movies that I saw when I was growing up, but it continues to happen. Like every time I sit down in front of a screen, I just keep thinking, oh, I'm so glad this is my office.
The hardest character to cast in this was the kid that played me. It's hard casting yourself, and Truffaut went through it with Yeoh in Day for Night. And I knew Francois Truffaut. We worked together on Close Encounters. We talked a lot about Day for Night. And it's very, very difficult to try to find a doppelganger. It means the world to me because I've made a lot of personal films, but I can make anything personal to me once I get involved in the DNA of the subject matter. I can make Lincoln personal to me, and I wasn't born in the 19th century. But this is truly the first time I've really made a movie that is a personal, sort of, lived experience film.